Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day, good tea time, good brunch, good everything. How is everybody? I am Pink Poodle. Here is the East End Poodle Maisie, West End Poodle Priscilla, and we are Pink Poodle too. Now today is a very special video and it is in collaboration with my good friend on YouTube, Charmedwench'S. It's her birthday and she asked a group of us if we would like to do a collab with her, and I agreed to do that, and the stipulation was to be anything in the 1980s. So you could do 1980s makeup or whatever if you wanted to do. Whatever you wanted to do, it was to be 1980s. So happy birthday, Marie. I hope you enjoy this video, and I tried my best. So yeah, so it's Marie's birthday, Charmedwench'S. She's a very lovely lady. Obviously her YouTube channel will be linked down below, but she's really lovely, one of the nicest people on this platform. She's always has time for you, and such a lovely lady. So I was going to do you know, like heavy blush, blah blah blah, but I thought, no, let me think out the box, let me think of something that is a little bit different. And I thought, I think I'm going to make myself into Susie and the Banshees. So I'm going to have a little bit of I wrote things down about her to just tell you a little bit about Susie and the Banshees. Here's a picture of her here now, and this is like a little bit of a homage to her. It is not strictly it's in the style of Susie and the Banshees, because like, obviously I couldn't do so Susie and the Banshees was a group that was in the early 80s, and I was in the early 80s. Well, I was in 79, I started senior school, so in about 81 or something, 82. Well, I was 16 in 1984, put it that way. And I can't find any of my notes. I wrote them. Susie Sue, right? She was born on the 27th of May 1957 in Bromley in Kent, right? So she formed the Susie and the Banshees group along with a guitarist, Stephen, pronounced Stephen, I think that's how you say his name. And it was new wave post-punk, so it was like 1976 onwards, so become like alternative rock, gothic rock. And but before she was used Susie and the Banshees, she was called Janet and the Icebergs, which didn't really have the same ring, did it? So anyway, they initially associated with the punk scene, evolved into the punk discord, and with their daring rhythmics and sense of experimentation in now. Things they're known for, the album Scream, which was released in 1978, was widespread. In 1980, they changed direction with their music, and it was like with Kaleidoscope, it was a number 5 hit in the charts. So they kind of like went from one type of music to another. And Juju in 1981 topped the top 10, became an influence in the emerging gothic scene. In 1988, made a breakthrough with America with the album Peep Show. Got a lot of support from the alternative rock stations. Mainstream hit in 1991 was Kiss, what's that? Kiss Them For Me. That was it. Kissed Them For Me, yeah. So also like the albums, done 11 studio albums, 30 singles. Only Susie and Stephen are the original members. I think it's Stephen, it's just the way it's spelled, right? And they're known for the ones called Dear Prudence, Hong Kong Gardens, what's that? City's Dust, Peekaboo, Kiss Them For Me, Killing Jar. And the other thing they sung as well was This Wheel's on Fire. They covered it, which is like the Ab Wheels on Fire, that the Ab Fab song from Absolutely Fabulous. And that was originally written by Bob Dylan and the band. So Susie is on tour as a solo artist, so still on tour, and she's 64 years old on the 27th of May this year. So a little bit about Susie and the Banshees. She was quite influential, like the way she looked. She was very, like, at that point women weren't like on top of the pops. They weren't as strong as other women. They was all like backgrounds or in groups, but she was like the forefront of her group, and she was very a role model for women, young girls, because she was like, yeah, I'm on here, it's about me and not about me singing in the background. So yeah, so there you go. So now I'm going to start doing the makeup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a pale base and contour, and I will then come back to you, and then we will do the eye look together, because you don't really want to sit and watch me put on a bit of this, that and the other, do you? Or do you? I might just do it. No. No, I'm just going to be using some KV Beauty foundation mixed with a bit of white nub, so it makes it a bit more paler, because you want that sort of gothic-y look, so it's pale. And then we're going to be doing like some, you know, some of this, which is a KV Beauty dupe from Revolution, and I'm going to use this for a contour, this colour here. And then we'll be getting on to the eyebrows, which are going to be quite thick and black, and then there's going to be thick sort of like eyeliner, and yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. So I'll be back when all my contour and my face is done, apart from my eyes and my eyebrows and my lips. So see you in a bit. So I'm back with my base. I will show you exactly what I have put on. I did a mixture of this white mixer and this KV Beauty in light 04 cool. Put them on my face, and then I put some white concealer around my eyes, my nose here, and just here to make it more prominent. And then I put on the shade and the light and shade, they call it light, not a shade and light, light and shade, from Revolution, and use this colour here for my contour here, and also contoured my nose with it, and a little bit there. And I forgot to do my under my chin, because we can't forget that. We need to get rid of them chins are there. So regardless of what look it is, we do not want them chins. Fortunately, I've put on like 2 stone in weight since lockdown, and I have got chins now. so there's that. So we're all up to date with that. So the next thing I'm going to do is the eyebrows. Now the eyebrows are very squared off here and go into like a little a thin shape, looking at the pictures that I've got. So I'm going to just do my brow, just do one brow on and one brow off, because it just takes so much time to do all of it. So I don't really want this to be too thin, so I'm just going to square off here my brow. This is what I tried to do last night, and when you come down to here, it kind of goes thinner. So we've got kind of that sort of shape. And then kind of just fill them in. make them slightly more squarer. So this is like an inspired look by Susan the Banshee, because I have not got the right wig and stuff, so but it's inspired. And like, she was quite an inspiring woman, because like at that time there wasn't like really edgy female leads in a band. I watched Top of the Pops recently, and it was talking about that, and said like she was just an inspiration for a lot of young girls, because she was like very edgy and standing up there for the world to see, and his dog, you know. So it goes kind of like that. I think so anyway. I think so. And then what I'm going to do is actually fill in the black parts of my brow now with a eyebrow brush, if I can find one, because I have loads of these things, but as soon as I want one, do you think I can find it? No. That's an eyeliner brush. Honestly, I have loads. There you go, found one. So, and then I'm going to use the two palettes I'm going to use for the look is the Sunset palette and the Make Magic palette. And there is a lovely black in the Magic palette. So I'm just going to put some on my, not so much as that. So just put a bit too much on that. Oh, and then drop things as always. And then just try to be very careful. And fill in the brows a bit better. I'm going to be very careful with that. Got a little bit of, see what I mean? It's because it's the powder. The powder's gone a bit there. But it's okay, you can fix it. That's the thing, isn't it? Makeup is makeup and you can fix it. I thought my rocker box would have come today. A little bit disappointed it hasn't, but hey ho. A bit of a right to do to get the ASOS box today. I don't know whether I've got it or not. It took it money out of my account, PayPal and that, so hopefully I've got the new ASOS book. Knock that down. Right. Let's go over and fill in the brows so we want it. That's how our eyebrows used to be. Hold on. Let me just check my reference picture. They need to be much more squared. These have to be much more squared. They're like really squared. Like that. More like that. Very squared. Very squared. I'm going to go thin like that. So there's that. So I did the other eye. They are not twins, they are quite half sisters by the looks of it. So I'm going to use Crow and Pebble eye primer today. Let's prime my eyes. So Susie used to wear a lot of like black sort of makeup. She sometimes had a little bit of colour there. So I'm going to go for the look that has a little bit of a colour. Has like a bit of red here. And then like a goldy colour. And then goes into a black like wing sort of eyelinery type thing she does. And then we're going to do all the other bits and pieces that need doing, so there's that. Right. So what am I going to do next? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Sunset Beauty Bay, and I'm going to use this red colour here. Oh, my hand is sticking. I've got a sticky hand today, as you can see. It's going into spasm quite badly, so that's going to really annoy me. Then there's the picture gone, because I've got a picture that I'm kind of taking inspiration from, and she just tucks a tiny little bit of red in this bit here, like in the inner corner type place. And it's kind of squared off a little bit. See, I might have enough to do the other eye here. Really picking the shades from this palette. We are going to go in with some black on that. That's starting to get a bit thingy. A little bit more, just so we get the vibrancy. And next, it's like a bit like a goldy colour, which is which is like the gold colour here, which I don't remember what I can't see what the name of that is either. I'm only going to put a tiny, I don't even think it's a shimmer, I don't know. I'm going to put shimmer, I might put the yellow. Actually, I might put Zest there. That one there, I might try that. It's just like a little bit of a matte yellow moment. So let's have a look at that. Just a tiny little bit here. Just a tiny little bit that goes there. And then again, do the other side, I will do. I wonder what everybody else is doing. It's a bit of a wonder. It'll be interesting to see. There's that. Right. Oh God, my hand hurts so badly. And then let's have a look at my picture, my reference picture. Perhaps it was a bit muted down, perhaps it is a little bit too thingy. Is we've got some, I don't know. Let's see if we've got any, what colours we've got any Make Magic colour we can use for that. So I like a brown now. So we've got like a, that one now. It would help my hand stop sticking, it would make it easier. So I'm just going to put this into my crease. Sure, it seems a bit weird. Just want to put in that bit, and then blend that out. So I've got the makings of the just blending it out. I'll do it on this side. Oh, I might as well do it at the same time. And just tap, tap, tap. Just tap, tap, tap. And then we're just gonna in a corner somewhere. Right, so now I'm going to start to deepen this up a little bit, and there's a darker brown in the Sunset palette. That one now. I'm just going to put that, plonk that on there like this. And start to wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Now I'm going to use a bit of the dark purple here. taking a black pencil eyeliner, I started to draw a wing on the outside of it, so I got that black sort of kind of winged look. It kind of dragged a little bit, but I stuck in with it and eventually got the type of shape that I wanted. Kind of took ages to do and tried to work it out how to do it, as you can see, like the dragging as I mentioned before, but you know, sticking with it, I eventually got it right. I think the pencil wasn't really the right consistency. It would have been better being a gel pencil rather than an actual kohl pencil. Then I went in with my new favourite eyeliner from XX Revolution. I then filled in it better. Well, sorry, not word better. It filled in better using the felt tip brush tip. And I've got Marie to thank for pointing me into the way of this eyeliner, because my favourite eyeliner was the Hank and Henry, but unfortunately I don't have any of that anymore. But this is, you know, pretty good. So yeah, so I keep looking up at it, and then I just sort of made a mistake, and I kind of corrected everything, because, like, you know, this is makeup, it's easy corrected and you're going to make mistakes. And, you know, I wanted to get it just right, as you can see, and I've gone over it again, and then eventually I do get it right. I'm not sure whether to knock this bit out or not, I don't know, but I won't, because you can see that I made mistakes, and I've gone in with the black eyeliner with the felt tip, which is much better because it doesn't drag. So I should have done that in the beginning, really. So I should have just, yeah, should have just done it in the beginning, but we live and learn, don't we? Going in with a kohl liner or gel liner onto my lower lash line and giving it a really good going over with the black, so it really does darken it up and give it that gothic-y sort of punk look. And then going over with the wing, the black wing that I've created, the thick black wing with actually black eyeshadow, which is from the Book of Magic, and it's a hex shade. Also taking that hex shade down onto my lower lash line to really make it nice and dark. Just really like sort of emphasising the blackness of my eyes, and then trying to go in the corner and putting like a line, kind of like an Egyptian type of line in the corner, because she has this sort of like line that goes across. I tried to recreate it, not very well I don't think, but I did try at least. So I'm just going over the lower lash line and the wing with the black, just re-intensifying it so it really does get really nice and black and like gothity, sort of punky looking. Yeah, and then trying to do that line like I said, and like, yeah, so I tried. It's me trying to clear up some of that black mistake that I did, trying to make it a little bit tidier. That's the thing with makeup, you can do that at least, so it's me trying to make it look a bit more sharper. Here comes the fun part. This is the Revolution blushes that came in a pack last year or the year before last. So now here's to go heavy on the blush, because she wore a lot of blush in this particular picture and I think I went a little bit overboard. I kind of like got a bit heavy because I don't really wear this much blush and I wasn't sure about it, but I managed to do it, and yeah, just blended it out. It blended out nicely once I kind of like blended it and took it up my forehead. Yeah, they didn't really use highlighter, so they used blush instead. I suppose to emphasise the cheek area, even though I did use a bit of contour. I'm not sure if she would have contoured, but I threw that in for myself really. But yeah, so I'm just blending this out. I did actually go too heavy on one side, and I actually do try to correct it with my sponge, as you can see, and it kind of like worked. So yeah. So then I went in with some black eyeshadow to do like the inner corner lines to look like the kind of an Egyptian look that she wore. But I'm not the best at doing that, so I made some mistakes and I kind of sort of like tried to clean it up. With Susie's lips, she used to have like a cupid bow into like points, so very pointy. So I tried to replicate that so it made it like emphasised. And this is the finished look. This is my 80s look for Marie's birthday. I really did enjoy it. It's a little take on Susie Q from Susie and the Banshees. I'm wearing my leather jacket just to show it off. We've got the dog shaking its head in the background there. Yeah. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I really did enjoy doing it. It just like things like this really pushed me a little bit to go out of my comfort zone. I'm not sure if it's, my daughter says it's not punk enough, but like, I don't know, it's from the picture, so I just changed it slightly. So yeah, I haven't got the sticky up hair or anything. I keep on like trying to get it up, but it doesn't seem to want to go. So, but yeah, I really did enjoy doing this. It's putting on my ears. Does that make a difference? Don't know, but yeah. And I've got my nice little, stand up a little bit, like little top and thing on, and my jacket. My jacket's far too big for me now, but I love this leather jacket. Paul bought me it quite a few years ago, well, many years ago now, about 15 years ago. maybe more, and I won't get rid of it for the world. But yeah, so this is me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big paws up. And if you didn't enjoy my video, I've even got my glove on, then that's fine too. Give me a paws down. Thank you for watching. But if you're new to my channel and you've come over from anyone else's channel, hello, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the video and you would stay and you would become a subscriber. That would be fantastic. And you would see things like this. Makeup looks, unboxings, alternative unboxings to go with the alternative look. Just sometimes just nonsense from me, really. But so thank you so much once more, and I hope everyone stays safe and well, and always remember, it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. Until next time on Pink Poodle 2, take care everybody, bye.